The sun beats down on cracked earth, dust swirling in the corners of the crumbling city walls. Indra's boots kick up grit as she edges closer to the city gates, a forbidden place where power lives behind iron and technology. Every day, the sovereign watches. The Fortis patrol, brutal and unyielding, snuff out hope like candle flames. Yet today, something shifts. A Fortis guard, Asa, doesn't turn away when he sees her. Instead, he offers her a hand. Why? And what does it mean for the outliers who have already lost so much? That's just the beginning. Picture a world broken into harsh lines: the sovereign, the Fortis, and the outliers. Let's unmask this grim hierarchy before the story's dead ends close in. Inside the city walls, technology isn't just power, it's a weapon. The sovereign controls what little remains of a pre-apocalypse world, clutching relics of old machines that hum and glow in their chambers. When Indra reaches the gates daily, she sees a gleaming contrast to her wasteland home: clean streets guarded by electronic sentinels. This stark divide sets the stage for everything. But why is this tech hoarded so fiercely, and what cracks lie beneath the shiny surface? The Fortis are shock troops bred for violence and obedience. Think of them as the Empire's biceps: bulk, menace, unthinking loyalty. They patrol the city, brutalizing outliers with calculated cruelty, a sport to break spirits. Yet Asa, a Fortis guard unlike the rest, hesitates when facing Indra. It's like discovering your biggest tool for oppression might have a hidden crack. What happens if the brawn isn't all brawn? Outliers live where the earth never healed, where the air still tastes bitter. They scavenge, survive, and adapt. Indra's journey from these poisoned wilds to the city's gates is daily proof. Survival is a brutal, earned art in forgotten lands. Yet even with nothing, they carry an ember of hope. What if that ember could become a flame fierce enough to burn through the sovereign's control? Every trip Indra takes isn't just a walk. It's a gauntlet of pain and power. Let's zoom into her routine to feel the stakes firsthand. Indra wakes before dawn and sets out solo toward the city, carrying water-heavy packs and a heart heavier still. The wasteland isn't just empty, it's a living hazard, with toxic pockets and mutant creatures lurking beneath cracked soil. Each mile tests her grit, and every blister whispers the cost of survival. But reaching the city means crossing into a world where she is nothing more than property, a fact that slams into her like a slap at every checkpoint. Inside the city, Indra serves the sovereign harsh, cold, merciless. She's forced to scrub floors and obey without question. Rights, freedom, foreign words to her now. To the sovereign, outliers exist to labor, to entertain the Fortis, cruelty to remain silent. But it's the concentration of this oppression that seeds rebellion even in the smallest gestures: a furtive glance, a quickly hidden smile with Asa. Can whispered defiance grow? Outliers like Indra are ghosts in the city, invisible and ignored, fighting not just physical scars but the social wounds of being less. It's a daily act of resilience, the need to survive without being seen to avoid brutal punishment. Yet this invisibility is a double-edged blade. It hides their strength, but also keeps them chained. What if being unseen is the first step towards being unstoppable? Asa isn't your typical Fortis guard. His quiet defiance tweaks the whole system. Let's unpack what makes him different and dangerous. When Asa slips into a water flask during one of her grueling chores, it's 1,000 times more than kindness. It's a breach, a rebellion in gesture form. Fortis never show mercy to outliers, never. This moment isn't just about water, it's about risk, trust, and the fragile cracks forming inside the fortress of power. Why would one of the enemy's own betray the system? Something's brewing, something bigger. Fortis live by rules etched in blood and fear: absolute obedience, ruthless enforcement, no questions asked. They are conditioned like soldiers bred for war, muscle with no whisper of empathy. Think of them as a dam holding back a flood of chaos, but what happens when a crack forms? Asa's hesitation is that crack. It's a reminder that systems imprison people as much as people uphold systems. Asa's act sets a hidden revolution in motion. It shows Indra, and us, that even in the harshest systems, alliances can shift. When your enemy shows you humanity, it rewrites everything. This spark challenges the sovereign's control by proving change is possible. the loyalty that binds the fortress isn't unbreakable, and that opens a door for freedom. Indra's fragile new world shatters. Forced to face brutal truths, she must decide, break or become the breaker. After Asaz's defiant act, the sovereign strikes back swiftly and savagely. Outliers caught in the crossfire vanish without a trace, the city's walls echo with fear and screams. Indra's family doesn't escape the crackdown, leaving her shattered and scorched by loss. This ruthless retaliation is designed to snuff out hope, but instead ignites a burning need for justice that won't be silenced. The ground shifts under Indra's feet, forcing a new path. Trust fractures as old alliances reveal cracks. Even Asaz's quiet rebellion risks tearing their fragile bond apart when suspicion creeps into survival's cold logic. Indra learns the hard way no one is completely safe, not in the city, not in the wasteland. This betrayal isn't just personal, it's systemic, a reminder that in this world, loyalty is as dangerous as disobedience. Can she navigate this minefield without losing herself? Wounded and cornered, Indra's survival turns into defiance. Her pain molds into purpose, awakening a fierce strength beneath scars. It's a transformation born of fire, no longer just surviving the system, but poised to upend it. The outliers aren't broken, they're becoming unbreakable. Indra's journey teaches that true freedom comes not from escape, but from fighting back with the power you never knew you had. Indra's story ends with a choice, the chance to ignite change for herself and all outliers. What does freedom really mean here? At the story's pivotal moment, Indra decides she's more than a survivor, she's a force. She discovers muscles she didn't know she had, not just physical but in will and cunning. The poisoned earth taught her endurance. Now she channels that endurance into rebellion. It's like watching a sapling crack concrete, a fragile thing becoming unstoppable. This shift from victim to victor changes everything for her and her people. Indra learns the enemy's lines aren't as fixed as the city walls. With Asaz and other unexpected allies, she weaves fragile trust into a new kind of alliance. Think of it as a multicolored tapestry, each thread vulnerable alone but unbreakable together. This unity is the key to toppling the sovereign's empire, proving freedom isn't just about breaking chains, but building bridges. The fight ahead is brutal, long, and uncertain, but for the first time, the outliers have a champion who carries their hopes openly. Indra's journey shows that power isn't given, it's seized. The poison that once broke their land now fuels the fire of rebellion. Freedom, here, means rewriting the rules with courage and heart. Remember Indra at the city gates, dust in the air and Asaz's hand extended, the quiet moment that whispered, "Change is possible." That spark travels with you now. When you face your own walls, whether visible or invisible, remember, strength hides in unlikely places, alliances can break the toughest systems, and freedom isn't just given, it's seized one brave step at a time. So next time your path feels hopeless, try this. Look for the smallest crack in the armor and lean in. Your fight might be just beginning. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.